What's going on, guys? You guys ready for this? Possibly one of the biggest fights of the year. It's gonna be a fun one. I can't wait for this fight. This is a fight that I think we all can speculate on. We can all think we know what's gonna happen, but we don't know until it actually happens. Which is super fun. And I think that's what's going to make this fun. This super fun for that reason alone. I think we have some idea what might happen. Oh, dude, I believe it. DAZN as sadly, yeah, broken. I believe that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. DAZN's on the decline in terms of quality and what they're doing. Their commentary is terrible. Their general quality of production is really bad. So, you know, I'm not surprised, but I'm sad for people that have paid good money. Oh man, look, I get the people that like Ryan. I'm not against Ryan. Actually, I don't care who wins this fight. I'm not a Ryan guy. I'm not a Tank guy. I probably lean more towards Tank, to be honest. I'm predicting that Tank wins. But that said, I don't have a ton of hate for Ryan. And Ryan is, I think there's a misconception about Ryan from some Tank Davis fans. And that is Ryan doesn't have enough power or he doesn't have the skill set. Ryan is a little bit unpredictable. He's really large for this weight class. Granted, it's catch weight, but it's 1 pound heavier. But on top of that, his hand speed's very good, obviously. And we just don't know what we're going to get. When Ryan is on target and really good, man, he's very dangerous. So, yeah, 9th round KO. I think, Tall Kid, I am right with you on that. Right with you on that. I think it's going to take some time. And the biggest thing with this fight is 2 things. Who can adapt and not make mistakes, and it's all about geography. Does Ryan keep Tank on the outside? We do. Yes, we do have early fights going on right now. Who can keep who at the distance that they want? So, I think that Tank wants to be closer, obviously, on the more inside. And Ryan wants to keep it at distance so he can use his jab. So we'll see. We'll see exactly how it's going to go. And what's going on, man? So we'll see who gets to kind of dominate at range or at where they want to fight geography-wise. That's a big part of this. I think in general, though, it's going to really come down to who makes mistakes and who adapts well. This is the thing. We've seen Tank Davis adapt very well. He's had to adapt multiple times. Breaks his hand with Isak Cruz. Very controversial fight, but he had to adapt. He broke his fucking hand, right? We saw him adapt. The Barrios fight. Yet again, he was losing that fight. He was gonna lose that fight. Pulls out the knockout. So we've seen Tank adapt and change throughout fights really well. We haven't seen that with Ryan. You could say, oh, well, he got knocked down by Luke Campbell. Yeah, but did he actually change his game plan? Did he really adjust his game plan? Ryan did get knocked down, but I didn't see him do any kind of real change in his game plan. So that's the thing. I think that Tank Davis has shown us that he can adapt and change. And we haven't seen that exact same thing from Ryan. That doesn't mean Ryan can't do it. You know? It's going to be interesting. I think I'm predicting that Tank. So that's the other part of it too. For both of these fighters, whoever makes a bigger mistake is going to lose this fight. Because they both have, Ryan's very fast, very quick, very snappy with his punches. And Tank Davis has the true one punch power, which is crazy scary. If you screw up with Tank, he will knock you out. Case in point, Leo Santa Cruz. That Leo Santa Cruz knockout is one of my favorite knockouts I've seen in a very, very long time. I love watching that one. And actually the Povetkin versus White fight, the first one, great knockout, also an uppercut. But Tank Davis is scary because he has that one punch knockout power. Ryan can hurt Tank though with that lead left, man. That hook is fast. Now, I think that Tank most likely, I think he can handle Ryan, but let's see. Let's see how it looks. Ryan's a big boy. He's filled out very well. You know? Fortuna didn't test him. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Playing just jabs, he will win. Yeah, so that's the thing. The longer the fight goes, I agree with that. The longer the fight goes, if Ryan continues to frustrate Tank and control distance, that's where it's going to be really, really, really tough for Tank. Doesn't mean he can't pull it out because he has the one punch power. But if this goes the distance, I'm going to lean towards Ryan winning the fight. Plain and simple. Everyone has to play until they get punched in the mouth. What's your thoughts on Floyd? On what Floyd said? I mean, Floyd, did he make a prediction on this fight? Let me check. I'm sure he did. I saw that he was doing warm-ups and stuff with Tank. Let's see what he said. The fight to save boxing? You mean that quote? I really do think that this is a great move for boxing in general, though. Both these guys. I think both these guys are going to be top-notch guys that we look back on, man. Moonsumishi, what's going on, man? Miss you too, dude. Ryan fight is probably going to be at about 3 hours. 2.5. I didn't close my Discord. It got shut down. It got nuked. So, I had no control over that. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, The Last of Us. Gotcha. This is a huge fight. Huge fight. Jedi, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Tragic World, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. But yeah, I think this is a massive fight, especially, I mean, granted, you know, lightweight has a lot going on. Biggest fight of the year. I don't know if it's biggest, but it's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. The biggest fight of the year could be Usyk versus Fury if it happens. I do think Tank's going to win. I think it's going to have a late round stoppage or knockout. If Ryan wins, I absolutely think he will go for that Haney fight. Could you imagine the confidence you would have if you beat Tank Davis? Like, just imagine the confidence that would instill in you if you beat Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia would go from being a very well-known fighter, very popular kid online, to, I don't want to say superstar, but he would be an unbelievable monster in the space. Will they run it back in the future? Possibly. It depends. Ryan looks like he's going up to probably 140. Probably 140. Can he still make lightweight? Probably. Would I want him to? I don't know. He looks pretty big, man. He looks pretty big. I saw that. Yeah, that's never going to happen in a million years. Fury versus Usyk, AJ versus Wilder is never going to happen in a million years. It doesn't matter how much money there is. AJ and Wilder will never, ever, ever be undercard. Ever in their life. They will never be a co-main or undercard in their entire career going forward. Because their promoters would never allow that. So let's look at this. You have Usyk promoter, you have Fury promoter, you have Matchroom, and then you have Wilder, who's now doing his own promotion on top of that. He's now independent. 4 different promoters to do one card. There's no way that would happen. Never in a million years. There's no way AJ is ever going to be a co-main. Eddie Hearn would never allow AJ to ever be a co-main. Never. He is main event. He's always main event. He still sells crazy tickets. There's no way they're going to allow him to be a co-main, especially to Fury versus Usyk. No way. Do you think that AJ wants to be the co-main bitch to Fury versus Usyk, 2 guys he hates? No way. Here's the deal, AJ. We're going to give you $100 million, and you're going to be on the undercard of Fury versus Usyk. Oh, those belts are used to have? Yeah, they're going to be fought for that night. Deal? No way. There's just no way. There's no way I see that happening. As much as money talks, there's no way I see AJ being like, oh yeah, sure, I'll be a co-main under 2 guys that have, one guy that beat me twice in a row, and the other guy that clowns on me on social media nonstop and I almost had a fight with. And is the biggest name in British boxing right now. So, no way. It's just not gonna happen. So, anywho, I think Fury versus Usyk could happen this year. I'm going to be very, very blunt about it all. I'm pissed. I'm pissed that Fury pulled so many shenanigans. They were in good conversation. The contracts were there. And then Fury starts doing, I want 70%, 30% for the first fight. Garbage. I don't want a rematch clause, which he asked for initially. Garbage. It's just, that's the biggest hurdle, is going to be Tyson Fury and what he wants. It's not Usyk. Usyk will sign anything. Sean Porter retired. My reaction, he looked young. I mean, Sean Porter, the great thing about Sean Porter is he fought everybody. He literally fought everybody. Good fights on the card, yes. Actually, the next fight. Gabe Rosado, having a rematch is going to be a great fight. David Morrell is going to be a great fight, which is the co-main. Going to be a great fight. There's going to be some really good one, man. There's going to be some fun fights. Gabe Rosado, the next fight is an interesting one because it's a rematch, and Gabe Rosado was losing that fight, but got a Hail Mary KO. Knockout of the year. And he's still plus 800. You know? My prediction is, I'm predicting that Ryan Garcia is going to get stopped by Tank Davis late late in the fight, probably round 9, round 10-ish, somewhere around there. Biggest reason is Ryan has to fight a perfect fight. You have to fight non-stop for 12 rounds and not make a mistake and succumb to Tank Davis' power. The thing with Tank is that a lot of people don't realize Tank Davis's ring IQ. They discount his adaptability. They discount Tank's intelligence. And that is, Tank makes adjustments. Tank makes really good adjustments. And we've seen him do it multiple times to win fights. My favorite example of Tank kind of recognizing patterns and then implementing in the middle of a fight those changes is the Leo Santa Cruz fight. Leo Santa Cruz was fighting long. He was fighting long, and he was jabbing, he was pawing a lot. And Tank realized this guy is pawing, kind of keeping distance, keeping range, and I can counter him. Tank Davis has really good counter punching. It's underrated. People don't talk about it. His counter punching is underrated. And Tank timed him and just put him to sleep. I know, it's pretty surreal that the fact that these guys are going to fight, man. So, you know, I really think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be a good, fun fight, man. Keys to victory for Ryan. Number one, you're going to have to adapt during this fight at some point. You're going to have to fight long. You're going to have to fight, obviously, with a good jab. That's obvious. But Ryan's going to have to make changes throughout the fight because Tank is going to make changes throughout the fight. Ryan hasn't had to do that. Ryan hasn't had to make a lot of adjustments throughout fights. That's just the way it is. If he did, the Fortuna fight would have been an easy knockout or stoppage on his part. With the Campbell fight, he did get knocked down, which shows a little bit of mental toughness that he came back. But it doesn't show, Milk, by the way, thanks for the follow, doesn't show he changed a whole lot. And that was also with Eddie Reynoso. This is not with Eddie Reynoso anymore. I think Ryan's going to have to show that he can evolve and change his game plan throughout the fight because Tank Davis is going to show him different patterns and different kinds of looks as things move throughout the fight. Tank is good at adjusting and figuring out how to fight guys that are bigger than him. The biggest misconception for a lot of people, I've seen this take a million times, is that Tank Davis can't get on the inside and it's going to have a hard time with a guy that's big and tall like this. People forget that Pedraza is literally the exact same size as Ryan Garcia, and Tank fucked him up. Pedraza also has very quick hands. Not maybe Ryan Garcia fast, but very, very quick hands. He fights very well and is great right now, actually, at 140. He's doing pretty decent. Pedraza was nothing for Tank because Tank made a lot of really good adjustments. I think Ryan probably has the quickest hands. Of course, Stevenson actually has like scary fast hands too. But Ryan has probably the quickest hands, but that doesn't really matter. You know, what round is it? We're just in the very, very beginning. We just had the very first fight on the main card, man. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Ryan being dehydrated, I don't think he'll be too bad about it. I honestly, the dehydration clause or, you know, keeping him at a certain kind of weight, I think Ryan will be okay. And the reason I say that is purely because Ryan was walking around before the fight when he was in training camp. Pretty decent. Fight's going to start in like 2 hours, guys. You guys are way ahead of the curve. Just started the main card. Actually, I'll actually put that on because people are going to keep asking that. So, I think Ryan will do okay. I think Ryan will do just fine. I don't think he's super hydrated. Tricks, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I don't think he's super dehydrated. I think Ryan's fine. I do think that Ryan's frame, though, looking at him, he's looking really built, man. Yeah, it'll be 12 rounds. Around 12. Oh, 12 at night. Depends on what time zone you're in, Mr. Football. But I would say, yeah, probably around there. You know, we have three, let's see how many more fights. We have 2 more fights. They're going to milk it. And then we have the main fight. So we have at least a couple hours. I would say 2 hours until the main fight. So Tank wins by unanimous decision. Robinson Dale, how you doing, man? I have not seen that take. That is a unique one. I haven't seen a lot of people feel like Tank's gonna win by unanimous decision. I've seen a lot of people say Tank's gonna win by knockout. So that's a unique take. I like that. I like that. Sniper, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a really interesting fight. I think we're gonna get a good understanding. The Fortuna fight for Ryan, I think, was kind of not the best example for him, but he was coming back after a year layoff. Reckon Loma is going to pressure Haney. Yes and no. I want Shrek. What's going on, man? I really want Discord. So, I think that Ryan in general is going to really have issues with Devin Haney's jab, man. I can't show the fight. I will get banned immediately. So, Trippy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So, I think if somehow, some way, Loma can be at his best, he could possibly give some issues. But the biggest problem is that you're not gonna really be able to beat that jab, man. You know? Hold on, let me get you guys a new generated link. Hold on. All right. There you go. Yeah, I've found a way to make it all work tonight, Shrek, so. I think what's interesting about the Haney versus Loma fight, I think if Loma's legs looked better in the last fight, I would have a little bit more of a let's see what happens kind of thing. But God, Loma did not look good in that last fight. And Haney has been very solid. Like rock solid. Is he the most flashy fighter getting like tons of knockouts kind of thing? No. But he's getting the job done every single time. And that's going to be the thing. I don't think that Haney needs to be super flashy anymore. I think he just wants to win. You know? So. Haney is unstoppable with that jab. Yeah, this rematch for Gabe is going to be crazy. crazy. Because he was losing. I mean, I love Gabe Rosado. He was losing this fight big time last time. And he somehow got that home run, man. Crazy, crazy knockout. Best knockout of Gabe's career, which was just wild. So, Ryan says Tanks fights B-level boxers and still loses rounds. He beats a gold medalist and KOs B-level boxers. Actually, both these guys have fought gold medalists. Tank beat a gold medalist. He didn't look great during it, but he did beat a gold medalist, which was Gamboa. Gamboa was a gold medalist and a bronze medalist in the Olympics. And Ryan obviously had the amazing body shot on Campbell, who was a gold medalist. So technically, both guys have beaten gold medalists. What do you think of Joyce versus Zhang? Honestly, I was I was very happy to see that fight turn out that way for a couple reasons. Number one, I have no hate towards Joe Joyce. As you guys know, if you've watched me enough, you know that Joe Joyce, I feel as though, Motsby, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. The real Super Mario, thanks for the follow. Molly, thanks for the follow. You guys know how I feel about Joe Joyce. I think he's a nice guy. I think he's a very respectable guy overall. I hate watching him though, because he's so incredibly slow. And that pace is just infuriating to watch. And he blocks punches with his face. So am I surprised that he almost got his orbital bone broken by Zhang and Zhang won? Yeah, actually I am, because I didn't think Zhang had it in him, man. And so, was it going to happen though? Was Joyce going to be a champion? No, he never was. He was going to lose to someone. You can't block punches with your face like that. You can't do that. At the highest level, you can't be using your face as your defense. You can't do that at heavyweight. Am I shocked that Zhang did it? Yes, absolutely. I did not expect that at all. I barely even watched the fight. Shrek, yeah. Because he beat Daniel Dubois, and I thought Dubois was gonna beat him, but Dubois had no head movement and got his face broken. It was just wild to see Joe Joyce lose to Zhang purely because it was just Joe Joyce was gearing up to be a serious contender for people. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, this is the new setup. This is the new setup with everything. So, yeah, I was very surprised that Zhang was the guy to stop and beat Joe Joyce, but I'm not surprised Joe Joyce eventually lost to someone in the heavyweight division, just based off the way he fights. Thoughts on Tank looking drained, and why did he look like that? Well, I think Tank's a small guy to begin with. I think he looked pretty good. I didn't see him super drained. I've seen Tank worse, actually. I think that Tank should be fine. I mean, especially with his size. The new Discord I have is going to be different than the old one. I can't constantly stream in that one either because it'll just get shut down. But I can at least give you guys links in there. So there's fight links in there. You won 4K? The big homie. How you doing, dude? So, I'm super hyped for this. This is what boxing needs, though. It needs some of these young guys mixing it up. 25 on Garcia. Let's go. I actually think that's not a bad idea to put some money on Garcia. Some of the odds I was seeing were crazy. Some of the odds for Garcia were like stupid. Do I think Fury's honestly ducking? Yes. I do. I do think Fury's ducking. How do I know Fury's ducking? Because he literally comes out and says, I want a 70-30 split. Bro, you have the WBC and the Ring Magazine belt. You have 2 of the belts. Usyk has all the rest. And you 70-30? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Then on top of that, Usyk somehow agrees to this, which is absolutely wild. Wild that he did that. And on top of all of that stuff, Fury goes, I want to get rid of the rematch clause. Why? You knew there was going to be a rematch clause. You asked for it initially. It was just silliness, man. Chris, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Who do I got? This Vaughn, what's going on? Vaughn Blue, by the way, guys, go check out Vaughn Blue's boxing, man. I have Tank Davis winning by like a 9th round stoppage or knockout. Favorite fighter of all time? If I have to pick like one fighter, Joe Louis is up there. Manny Pacquiao's up there. Like fun to watch fighters like that. Yeah, I got Take Two. I can't stream the fight. I will get banned immediately, as you guys know.
Reinforce based on how likely it is to blow up. It's why boxing stuff is extremely DMCA. It is the most insanely enforced DMCA out there. It's like boxing or UFC. It's instant takedown because they will take action in real time. Look at them.
So yeah. Muhammad Ali, greatest Irish fighter of all time. Oscar De La Hoya as a fighter was a fucking absolutely amazing fighter. The biggest thing that people don't realize and don't give credit to Oscar for is you have to realize Oscar De La Hoya held 3 belts in 3 different weight classes in 22 fights, which set a record. No one had ever done that. 3 different belts in 3 different weight classes in 22 fights. That was the fastest we've ever seen in boxing. The person that beat that record, by the way, was Lomachenko with 11 fights, which is fucking insane. But Oscar De La Hoya was a real deal, man. Real deal. I know some people don't like remember Oscar back in the day, but he was a fucking killer back in the day. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Oh, man. Yeah, his resume's, yeah, exactly, Vaughn. He has an unreal resume. Unreal. Jar, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Tanny, thanks for the follow. Alwyn, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, they don't remember Prime Hopkins. I mean, there's a lot of fighters people don't remember in their prime. A lot of people, you know, either weren't alive during them, haven't watched some of their fights. Like Gotti. Gotti was an unbelievable fighter, and people are like, well, Floyd made him look absolutely embarrassing. You know? It's like, yeah, but dude, Gotti was a great fighter. Gabe Rosado, baby. Look below. We have the rough time of when it's going to start. So, dude, Pernell Whitaker was unreal. So, dude, Gabe Rosado here. Gabe, I know. You know, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I think Gabe is going to lose here. I absolutely love Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado had the Hail Mary knockout of the year. If I'll just say this. If you love boxing, man, then you got to love Gabe Rosado. Main event is in 2 hours, as it says below me. Yeah. I've been to Vegas for 2 pay-per-view fights, and it was way more people in the seats. Dude, Beck the Bully. Beck was beating the shit out of him last time. Dude, literally, right below me, it tells you when the main event is. I do fight commentary, as it says in the title. I can't show the fight. I will get banned immediately. As I just showed, I'll do it again.
They enforce based on how likely it is to blow up. It's why boxing stuff is extremely DMCA. It is the most insanely enforced DMCA out there. It's like boxing or UFC. It's instant takedown because they will take action in real time. Look at them.
So, yeah, exactly. I use XQC as the way to explain it because he does a very good job of it. And he understands it way better than I do. When it comes to UFC or boxing, if you try to live stream that shit, you will immediately get shut down. I have literally played a video of someone doing an impression of the of Bruce Buffer, and I got my actual live stream shut down because of that. Instantly. They thought I was streaming the UFC fight that night, and someone was just doing an impression. We watched a video of it, and it literally shut down my entire stream. They fight in 2 hours, as it says below me. Right now, I have to say, Beck doesn't look that big in this fight. He's a little bit more hesitant. He was way more aggressive in the first fight. Gabe Rosado looking pretty good right now on the front foot, which he wasn't in the first fight. Right now, Gabe Rosado, though, I love seeing Gabe fight, but I hate seeing him lose, man. He takes some serious punches. Yes, they really do fight in 2 hours. We're watching the second fight on a 4-fight main card. You have to think, a 10-round to almost 12-round fight is roughly 40 minutes or so of boxing. We watched the first one. We're watching the second one. We have another fight at least. And then they're going to do a bunch of filler. So it's going to be about hour and a half, 2 hours or so. Probably an hour and a half around now. Rosado doing very well the first round, man. Very well the first round. He was getting pushed around in their first fight a lot. The first fight, Gabe was getting pushed around way too much. He's doing great this fight. He's doing much better. Beck, I feel like, respects Gabe a little bit more this fight and is acting accordingly. I mean, it helps when you get absolutely... Ah, yeah, man. Thanks for subbing to Vaughn. Vaughn's a good guy. Vaughn Blue, man. Beck is a young guy that hits very hard. He has very solid power, but he overlooked Gabe Rosado's just resiliency as well as his general ring knowledge. and he just got sparked out. Dana, what's going on, man? I hope not, man. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Shrek. You can say that it doesn't affect you, but he's not looking super aggressive like he did the first fight. He's looking a little bit more gun shy for sure. For sure. This is a good fight though, because you just don't know what to expect with a Gabe Rosado fight, other than someone's probably gonna bleed at some point and get a cut. That's kind of guaranteed with a Gabe Rosado fight. Someone's gonna bleed at some point. Someone's gonna get cut at some point. But other than that, you just don't know what's gonna happen. By the way, it's great to be back. Great to see a lot of you guys coming back and hanging out, watching the fight with us tonight. I have been dealing with a 3-year-old and a newborn, as well as a new house, which has been expensive. So it's been great, man. It's great to see you guys. Has never looked old. It's just a lot of people getting used. Yeah, man. So you're in poverty. Dude, we just had to get a brand new AC. It hit 80 degrees here for 3 days in a row, and then it snowed on the weekend. And so we didn't know that the AC was broken when we bought the house. We couldn't negotiate that anyways. And so the AC was broken. We had that replaced. That's $5,000. I was like, oh my God, dude. Dude, Gabe's looking real good right now. You know? Ain't no real money to be made versus Ryan versus Tank fight. Your dog takes too much time. Dude, if certain dogs do take a shit ton of time, though. Like, anyone that has a husky, I'm like, my God, you just signed up for a 4-year-old. For a 4-year-old that runs around nonstop. So betting works in this sense. I'm not great at it, so apologize to anyone that knows more than me. Generally speaking, they give you odds, you know? And so it's like a 3-to-1, 2-to-1, yada, yada, yada. And it's based on what they think is going to happen. So, you know, it's like a plus 200, a plus 300, a plus whatever. And that gives you a general sense if it's a plus compared to a negative. If it's a minus, then it's more likely to happen. If it's a plus, it's less likely to happen. It's a whole thing. Husky, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Husky, no, we don't have a husky. I would never get a husky. But people that do, when they talk about like having dogs and they're like, oh, I love huskies. They're beautiful dogs. They're fucking insane. Main event is literally right below me, an hour and a half. We're watching the second fight on a 4-fight main card. And yeah, Beck is not looking great right now for having a nickname Beck the Bully. You're not really bullying Gabe Rosado very much. I think that Gabe right now is probably doing pretty well after the first 2. We'll see how it goes though. I'll just make this even bigger because people keep asking. So. Beck has a better connection. I did not realize that. Beck looks a little bit flat-footed, I'll be honest. This kid, Shrek is in the chat. He's one of the members in chat. Beck's a little bit slow, a little bit gun shy looking. I'm an old HVAC tech. To be glad it broke then. When it hits 90s 3 or 4 days in a row. Oh, yeah, tell me about it, man. Mike, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Dana, to that point, the HVAC guy literally said, I did see Nate Diaz choke some dude out. Yes. Nate, I love Nate Diaz. The HVAC guy literally said to us, when it gets cold here and people's, their heating doesn't quite work properly, they'll wait a month to call us, especially in the fall. But when it gets hot and their AC doesn't work, things get fucking crazy. Trilla, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I cannot show the fight. I will get absolutely banned.
They enforce based on how likely it is to blow up. It's why boxing stuff is extremely DMCA. It is the most insanely enforced DMCA out there. It's like boxing or UFC. It's instant takedown because they will take action in real time. Look at them.
So, yeah. I'm guessing the vast majority of you guys need a link to the fight. Is that true? I'm guessing that's the vast majority of you guys. And that's why you're here, right? You're like, hey, maybe I can get a link so I can watch the fight. Right? That's the deal. So here's the deal. I'm very simple about this, okay? I understand that you guys want to watch the fight and you need a link for it. As long as you don't spam my chat in the future or DM me for links in the future, I will give you a link right now. And I know it works. Don't come back to this chat telling me it doesn't work. Don't do that. All right? I will give you a link. But don't DM me that it doesn't work or come back to the chat and be like, hey, this doesn't work. It does. Okay? That's my only rule. There you go. Enjoy the fight, boys. And hopefully you will come back to come hang out and watch fights with us. I understand. That's the one I'm literally using right this second. So I know it works 100%. So there you go. So enjoy, and hopefully you come back and hang out and talk about boxing with us or fighting. Oh yeah. Drop it one more time. There you go. I didn't get to actually hunt for turkeys this year, sadly. But yeah, I'm going to be hunting. I'm going to be bow hunting this year. Definitely going to be bow hunting this year. NBA, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, Dana, no, you're 100% right. Things are bad. Bara, thanks for the follow. NBA, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Things are really bad, man. Things are very bad in terms of relations with China. Ooh, Smoke Wagyu tomorrow. Nice, dude. Ja, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Hunting is the most rewarding and hardest activity on the planet. It's a chess game, and this is the way someone kind of put it. It's imagine playing chess with someone that has unlimited board space and doesn't play by the rules. That's basically what hunting is. But that said, and I've said this multiple times, but it's true, like elk meat and venison is leaner than chicken. So it's the healthiest meat you can possibly eat. Venison is by far the healthiest thing you can eat. When they say you can't eat red meat if you have high blood pressure or anything like that, that doesn't include venison. So elk meat is fantastic. Venison is fantastic, especially if you do it right. I once shot 2 possums and made them into puppets and do a show for them for your kids. Bison is also very good. Here's a fun fact about bison. Do you know what the color of the fat in bison looks like? Have you ever seen the fat in bison? It's very unique. It's orange. It's bright orange. Because what happens is they have what's called keratin inside of their fat, which is the same ingredient or same chemical essentially that's in carrots that make them green. I mean orange. Sorry, them orange. I was looking at Beck's shorts and his team wearing green. Sorry, but yes. But you don't want lean animal fats are very actually healthy. They are very good for you. Of course they are. I think fat is very good for you, especially compared to carbs or anything else. But in general, if you want lean meat, it's great to be able to control the amount of fat you have. Say, for instance, I love to use something like a lean meat, like a venison, and then add like bacon to it to control the fat ratio. So I'll do a 4-to-1 kind of ratio. So I'll have 4 pounds of lean meat to 1 pound of just pure bacon or fat. And then you get a nice mixture, man. So that's the beauty of it with lean, is you can control that amount of fat, which is very, very fun. You can get bison at certain grocery stores, and you can hunt them legally in certain states. There are certain ranches as well. You can go to Mexico and legally hunt them as well. You need certain permits. You can even hunt buffalo or bison in Alaska for a very limited tag. Yeah, add pork grease, aka bacon. Is it mostly public land in your state, Glove? I only hunt public land. There's a decent amount of public land here. There's a lot of private land here. I'm exclusive to hunting public land. That's all I do is hunt public land. It's extremely challenging that way, and it's incredibly hard. But that's what makes it fun. Exactly, Dana. Exactly. Wild game meat is phenomenal. Bean, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Gabe just got pushed back a little bit there. If the whole reason I hunt, and this is the thing I've always told people, is my ideal is that I never buy meat from a grocery store ever again. Oh man, no problem, dude. So, no problem with the commentary, dude. Glad to have you here. We knew that Gabe could possibly take some big punches in this. Yeah, Buffalo's great, man. Winning tonight on the main, I have Tank Davis winning by 9th round stoppage. That's what I would I have tried Gator. So what I've worked for hunting companies, and we did a huge like Thanksgiving kind of all wild game, and we had gator, we had shark, we had duck, we had geese, we had axis deer, we had whitetail deer, we had mule deer, we had moose. What else do we have? Wild turkey. Literally I have below me telling you when the fight is. And yeah, it's good, especially if you deep fry it. But what isn't good when you deep fry it? So let's see, man. There we go. What did you join? You mean as in you followed? We do fight commentary. I can't show it. I will get banned on Twitch in like 2 seconds, man. So because a lot of you guys want links again, we'll do the same routine. This is the deal. I will give you a link. All right. You can watch it from this link. It works. I don't want to hear you come back and say it doesn't work or that you're having issues. I don't want to hear any of the technical stuff. It will work. I'll give it to you. You can use it. That's the deal. That's my one deal. Okay. There you go. So, Bean, thanks for the wonderful compliment, man. Give them 6 stream if you really hate them, yeah. No, we are not streaming the fight. We will get banned. Literally, when you sign on and it tells you like you want to chat, it literally tells you that we're not doing that.
They enforce based on how likely it is to blow up. It's why boxing stuff is extremely DMCA. It is the most insanely enforced DMCA out there. It's like boxing or UFC. It's instant takedown because they will take action in real time. Look at them.
So. Tug, for a second, you just like really triggered me. For a second, I was like, Tug, I didn't read that it was from you. And I was like, oh my God, dude, I can't anymore. I know. People won't read. I know. It's very, very difficult. Every time, all the time, on big fights. Every time. So, that's why I give out the link and I'm just like, there you go. That works. Just use that. Like I said, I'm more than happy to give the link. I'm not here for tech support though. As you guys know, I can't help you with tech support. Ooh, Gabe Rosado taking a nice 1-2 from Beck. Beck the bully doing some nice work here. Ooh, nice uppercut from Gabe Rosado. Beck feeling a lot more comfortable right now, doing much better than he was. Shrek, just send him to the stream. I'll send him a link. Ooh. Good left from Beck. I've never seen these guys fight. Gabe Rosado's a fun guy to watch, man. He's always in a scrap, always in a really good fight. The Godfather, thanks so much for the follow, appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie, after this stream, I'm very close to signing the affiliate link, just so that I can get paid for people, and I can do sub-only mode. Good shots from Beck. I'd still dual stream. I don't care if Twitch would then find out that I'm breaking their contract, but yeah. Seared venison fillet, fillet, spicy, ooh, spinach mix, smoked mashed potatoes, blueberry puree, crispy bacon bits, and jus. Very popular dish in one of the restaurants I worked in. That's a very fair, very, very fancy, man. Very, very fancy. That sounds incredible, though. Interesting enough, the hay smoke, that was something I saw Jean-Pierre White do with Gordon Ramsay. He did it with a rabbit that he shot on his property in the UK. Very cool. And I'm a big sucker for blueberry. Why don't I want people to ask for Show the Fight? Because they do it nonstop all the time. Literally for hours. And, you know, the stream title says fight commentary. We literally have, when you sign on and try to click to be part of the chat, it literally says that, like, you have to agree to these kind of conditions. And one of them being that we don't show the fight and don't ask to show the fight. And so people agree to that, and then they ask to, you know, show the fight. So it's a little annoying. Gabe Rosado taking some big shots, though. Gabe Rosado taking some big shots. Yep, exactly. Oh, you're from Ireland. Awesome, dude. I am streaming on Kick as we speak right now. I'm live on Kick as we speak. I think Tank will get it done either by decision or finish. He fought quick strikers. He doesn't get enough for me to think Ryan's gonna land the clean hook, do anything significant. To me, the biggest thing is I think Tank's a better tactician than people give him credit for. Yeah, the problem is that if I'm live on Twitch, I can't be live on Kick at the same time without showing different screens because I have OBS open. So the way streaming software works, I can only show what I'm showing exactly right now. I can't then run a separate program on top of that to show the fight on top of that. That's why I have Discord, and I have links in Discord for that. So that people can then go through that if they want to, where we have a ton of links and people can use that. I think Ryan in general, I think what's going to happen, multiple computers, yeah. I think Ryan in general, the big thing with him is, and the question I have for Ryan is how well can he adapt? We've seen Tank adapt very well. The Barrios fight, especially, he adapted exceptionally well. He knew he was going to lose that fight. He knew he was going to lose that fight at 140, and there was no question that those cards were not going to be in his favor. Granted, I don't like that Floyd ran to his corner and was like, hey, you got to do this, yada, 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 and started yelling at him. I don't like that kind of stuff from a promoter to do that to a fighter. But in general, Tank got the note and went in there, made adjustments, and got the win. We've also seen him be able to time people, like with the, Leo Santa Cruz fight. That was a fantastic knockout. Thank you for it. Yeah, thanks, man. The new background, the new room look. Yeah. We've seen Tank also have to deal with a broken hand when he fought Isaac Cruz. So, I do have a Discord. I set up a new one. No one uses it, but I did set up a new one. This is real. This is very easy to do. This is a 3D kind of like wall mounts that you can put on. It's very easy to do. It's actually very affordable. What if I told you you could do this like what I have behind me for under $100? No joke. The only thing I have that really helps though is I also have this. I'm going to show you guys. I have these, which are lights that are on arms right here, so I can adjust them. And the lights are very easy to buy. They're like two of them for like $36. No, I would say that Ryan should never be on the inside if he wants to fight Tank. In this fight, he should never feel comfortable on the inside. The inside is very dangerous for Ryan in this fight. Extremely dangerous, because that's where Tank wants to thrive and do an amazing job of just trying to beat down Ryan. Now, here's a big thing with Tank, and this is where Tank could screw up. He could really, really screw up. Major, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Prince, thanks for the follow. Oh, no problem, man. Glad it could help. So, would you ever post your background and lighting setup? Absolutely, man. I mean, if you really want to know this stuff, you can buy this right off of Amazon right now. This is super, everything here is super simple. It's not expensive. The lighting's like, $30. The actual like wall panels are like $80. So it's not crazy. These lights that I'm using to do this lighting effect in the background are extremely cheap. They're meant for your house to be outdoors. And then the light that you see right here that's actually on my face and the one I have right here are just can lights from a hardware store. Those are $10 a piece plus, the actual bulbs. What do you think is Tank's biggest problem fighting Ryan? Great question, Kurt. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. I think the biggest thing that Tank could have issues with when it comes to Ryan is if Tank Davis tries to headhunt too much. If he tries to purely focus on headhunting, Tank Davis is going to have a problem, because he becomes more one-dimensional than he actually is. And the biggest thing I want to see from Tank is body work. I want to see him go after the body, because if Tank goes after the body, that will lead to big punches upstairs, especially with the height difference. When guys get really, really happy with their power and they really focus on their power and they think that their power is the best thing ever, they sometimes just get complacent and focus on headhunting. You see it a lot of times with young fighters. When does it start? Literally right below me, there's a giant call out for when it starts. So they get really complacent. No, I cannot show the fight. So they get very complacent. They get very like happy with their power. And so they end up thinking that it's very easy for them to knock people out. They try to headhunt too much and they start losing rounds because of that. And that could happen to Tank, man. That could happen to Tank. I don't think it's going to. I think Tank's smarter than that, but that could happen. It could happen. And the big thing also with Tank is how focused is he? I think he's very focused, but he has a lot of out of the ring bullshit going on, man. I agree. He is a much more well-rounded fighter. I think his ring IQ is higher than people want to give him credit for. I think that people don't realize how Tank makes really good adjustments. I think that he does a great job of listening to his corner. So it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting in that sense. So you think Tank has more speed now or more power? I think Tank in general is so Kevin, to answer your question, I think in general, I think Tank is more well-rounded than he's been, and purely because I think Tank's been more consistent with his body in terms of not getting fat on the off season when he's not fighting, man. You know, Tank was getting way too heavy when he wasn't training. He was not focused when he was out of the ring. Part of that, and I know this happens, is that I think that Tank Davis went from being a kid that grew up in a very rough area with a very rough background, and then he got a ton of money and a ton of fame, and he went very quickly in that sense. And so it was very hard for him to adapt, and he got in a lot of trouble. And part of that distracted him from constantly being ready to fight. When's the fight? Look below me at where it says main event is in an hour and a half. Gabe Rosado is a very, he's a fighter that has been beaten down, worked hard, and put away wet a lot of times in the classic sense of, you know, the way it is. He's just an older guy, man. David, what's going on, man? What's your thoughts on Canelo being on Tank's side rather than Garcia? I actually don't think that's a bad take, man. I don't think that's a bad take. Oh no, I'll update it for sure. Thanks for the follow, Ant. I appreciate it, man. I think Canelo knows Ryan better than probably most people. I think that honestly, if this fight was back with some big shots. Rosado, I think, is gonna last this entire fight, though, man. Gabe Rosado is the Nate Diaz of boxing in terms of taking any fight, any hard fight, and maybe not coming out on top. True. That's so true, man. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. So, I really think though, in general, if anyone knows how Ryan fights, it is a guy like Canelo. And I think if Canelo was in camp with Ryan. I think if Eddie Rosado was his cornerman, he'd have better success. You know? What's my background? I mean, I've done some boxing myself. I'm an avid fan. I've been doing this for years now. I'm the #1 boxing streamer on Twitch, which is awesome. Just in terms of people and coming by, hanging out, having fun either with boxing or MMA. Like I said, I've done some boxing myself. I'm not anything special though. So I never claimed to be an expert. I just in general started this during COVID actually, because COVID happened and everybody was like, well, there's no more fight parties anymore, and how are we gonna watch boxing? So it just turned into let's all hang out. Let's watch boxing together and hang out virtually. So I appreciate that. Yeah, dude, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. I do UFC and I do boxing primarily. Occasionally we'll do a Bellator stream. It's not as often, but we do all UFC. We do like any big UFC fight, I should say, and primarily a lot of boxing. So, co-main event. Oh man, that's gonna be. I think, dude, David is a really, really, really good fighter. I think he's gonna have a very easy time, and I think he's gonna get a stoppage. Dude, John Jones was unreal, man. Yeah, we don't do Bellator a ton, purely just because I can't stream every single thing. But we you know, we have fun with it. Very curious to see how this goes. Gabe Rosado, let's see if he gets the W again. I don't know if he's going to. Indigo, there you go. Beck the Bully gets the win. Didn't love that. What do I think about Adesanya? I think Adesanya started really fast in the sport, did amazing stuff. I think he slowed down, and people kind of, myself included, didn't love the fact that he played it a lot more safe. And so he kind of got a little bit boring, man. And then, you know, with this last fight, it's amazing knockout. It's a great win, a huge win for him. I try to think of it from his perspective. Imagine like fighting a guy, you literally get knocked out by him twice, you lose another time to him, and you're gonna fight him again, man. Like, the mental side of it is insane. It's crazy. So for Adesanya to win like that is unreal. I think that I mean, personally, I like the guy. I like his style. I like him as a fighter. He's super well-rounded, super skilled. His striking is unbelievable. He's a guy that when you watch him, when he's peak striking, it's like everyone else is dealing with inches, he's dealing with like millimeters. That's the difference with Adesanya compared to a lot of fighters. They're dealing with inches, he's dealing with like literally millimeters, man. And you see that sometimes where just guys just slightly miss, like just barely miss him. And they're just like, I can't believe I just didn't land that punch. And that's what's so incredible about him sometimes, man. He's really, really, really skilled, and he sees things and understands things. There's actually a great breakdown. I believe it was Luke Thomas that did it, where he talked about like classic boxing, whereas when you throw a punch and you bring your hand back to defend yourself, if you leave it out there or get lazy with it, you will get timed every time with a counter right hand. And he was 100% right with that, because when you watch the footage, Alex got very lazy bringing that left hand back, and Adesanya just fucking lit him up. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. So, I know, poor Gabe. Gabe would be very good at doing commentary. Gabe would be very good at commentary. Gabe Rosado would be a phenomenal coach. Yeah, Alex is moving up, isn't he? Which I don't blame him for. He was fucking huge. I couldn't believe how big he was. Gabe Rosado would be a phenomenal boxing coach. He's incredibly intelligent. If you ever want to see Gabe Rosado like drop some sweet science on you, go to Google or look on YouTube for the video where he did it for GQ, where they talk about a boxer talking about boxing movies, and Gabe Rosado drops some insanely good knowledge, and his history and understanding of boxing is phenomenal. He's very, very well spoken, and he's so much smarter than you expect. Hoochie, what's going on, man? I have Tank Davis winning 9th round stoppage. That's my prediction. I've heard actually the DAZN app. I have heard this a few times now. A few people have mentioned issues with the DAZN app, so you're not alone, I believe. If the DAZN app's not working for you, check your whispers really quick, man. I'll send you a link, and that way, no, I'm not streaming the fight. That way you have a backup. So, let's go Garcia. Dude, if Ryan Garcia wins this fight, huge W for him. Huge W for Ryan Garcia if he wins this fight. I mean, he's gonna catapult himself to a level that he's gonna be a massive star in boxing. Because yes, he has the social media following, he has the connections with like the Paul brothers and all that other kind of social stuff that I've said time and time again. Like, it's a shame that so many people don't understand that they don't need promoters the same way anymore. He does a phenomenal job of promoting himself. Like, Oscar De La Hoya has to do almost zero work promoting Ryan. I haven't had DAZN in a long time. I haven't paid for DAZN in probably a couple years. As soon as they started raising prices, I got rid of DAZN. It's just like absolute ripoff. Who has more pressure, Tank or Ryan? That's a good question. I would say Tank does. Ryan Garcia can reinvent himself. He can move to 140. And I think that Ryan's a really young guy. I think Tank is stuck at lightweight. He can't really perform at 140 on a consistent basis at a top level. Look at the fucking monsters at 140 right now, by the way. Regis Prograis is a monster. Ramirez is a monster. Josh Taylor is a monster at 140. Those three guys are fucking scary. Like, you would not want to fight them if you're Tank Davis based on your physical side. You know, like, you're just not big enough to fight those guys. Ryan has options. He can move up in weight. He can try new things. He still has a really big fan base in terms of social media. So I think there's more pressure in the sense of like, if Tank Davis loses, it's a bigger L than if Ryan Garcia loses. Ryan Garcia is also the underdog, so he's supposed to lose, right? Like, he's not supposed to win. You know, but if Garcia does win, he's going to catapult himself to the next level. We're going to see something that's very, very special if he does win. Holy shit. Because could you imagine this? Ryan Garcia versus fucking Haney. Can you imagine that fight? Both guys are oversized for the weight class. Dude, Tio versus Ryan would be insane, especially because you got the Honduran crowd versus the Mexican crowd. That would be unreal. Winner absolutely should get winner of Haney versus Loma. I'm going to pick Haney to win over Loma. As you guys know all too well, I'm a massive fan of Lomachenko. I love Lomachenko with all my heart. I think he's a phenomenal boxer. He waited way too long, and that ended up hurting him. And now he's looking old, man. So Devin Haney's on top. He's very young, very accurate with that jab. Probably one of the best jabs in the entire industry. So I think Haney's gonna be able to control the distance, which is gonna end to Loma losing, sadly. Just being honest with it, you know. Both Tank and Garcia have won 4 of their past 5 bouts by stoppage, and both have crazy speed and power. Has the potential to be better. Yeah, I mean, I think in general, Prograis beats Ramirez. I do think Prograis beats Ramirez. Josh Taylor beats the shit out of Tio. I don't think that they want that smoke. If that fight does happen, I can't remember if it's actually on the books or not, but if it does happen, Josh Taylor's going to beat the shit out of Tio. Tio's looked incredibly unimpressive at 140. He's looked small. He's looked weak. He's looked unfocused. What's next for Shakur Stevenson? Shakur Stevenson is an absolute monster. I think Shakur Stevenson is the only talent at lightweight that can beat Devin Haney. Tank Davis does have the one punch power, but I think Haney's jab is just too good. The only person that has the well-roundedness, that has the complete package to beat Devin Haney is Shakur Stevenson. He is the scariest fighter in the lightweight division because he's so well-rounded. Insanely well-rounded. Because Shakur Stevenson not only has stupid fast hands, super sharp, super accurate, but his defense is phenomenal. His counter punching is fantastic. Shakur Stevenson is the complete package. Do people still say, oh, he's boring, yada, yada, yada? Yeah, I get that. I understand that. He's like 25 years old. I get that. He doesn't have the most power in the world. I get that. Shakur Stevenson, though, is an unbelievable complete fighter, man. Love seeing Paul Pierce, by the way. They're showing him right now. You think Tank would beat Stevenson? I don't agree with that. I think Shakur Stevenson's just too talented. Dr. J, does anyone here know who Dr. J is, by the way? Am I that old that I know Dr. J? Dude, Mike Tyson, I said it yesterday. I had a tweet about this. Mike Tyson was part of the weigh-in and was a big deal for the weigh-in. And nothing makes me happier than seeing Mike Tyson being a part. Oh, you're right. June 10th, we have Josh Taylor versus Tio. Nothing makes me happier than seeing Iron Mike do 2 things: a podcast and be a part of boxing, man. Dr. J, the pride of the Sixers, the man that originated originated the dunk from the free throw line. He did it before Jordan. Real basketball fans know that, man. But in general, I think that seeing someone like Mike Tyson be a part of big boxing events, man, it makes me so fucking happy to see him happy, healthy, like just crushing it. He's so much, dude, Mr. Football, absolutely, dude. He's so much smarter than people give him credit for. His podcast is absolutely amazing. And this is the thing I've noticed. People go on Joe Rogan, they see how the podcast is and what it does for them, and they go, I gotta fucking start a podcast. Teddy Atlas did that. Mike Tyson did that. So many people go on to Joe Rogan and are like, holy shit, this is amazing. DAZN technically has it, if you want to watch it on that app. Otherwise, you know, I have links otherwise. So I love seeing people go on Joe Rogan, get the podcast experience and want to do it themselves. And a guy like Mike Tyson to be able to go on and now create a podcast is phenomenal. You know who also has a great podcast? And I was shocked. I had no idea this guy had a podcast. And when I found out he did, I started checking it out. It's awesome. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin has his own podcast. It's fucking legendary, dude. Stone Cold drinking beer and liquor with like Mick Foley and The Undertaker and having these guys on and talking about wrestling from back in the day. Holy hell, it's good. Super fun. Super fun to watch. All right, I'm going to pee real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see how David Morrell does. He's a negative like 2,000 for this. 5 out of 6 Stevenson losses were in Southpaw in the amateurs. He lost to all the lefties he faced. Tank would probably kill him. I don't know about kill him. I think it'd be a good fight. I think that Shakur Stevenson's gotten a lot better since then. I'd very much like to see that fight. We're on the main card right now as we speak. So we're at co-main right now, Mr. Football. Mr. Football, do you need a link? Are you good, man? I had no idea Cuba opened up participation for professional sports last year. That's awesome. Dude, Cuban fighters, man. Cuban boxers are so good. Oh, you paid for the fight. Awesome, man. Well, thanks for being here. Appreciate you, dude. Hopefully you're enjoying the fight. Molten, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Tron, thanks for the follow. Asia, thanks for the follow. Killing it. Thanks for the follow. Dude, this card is going crazy fast. Crazy fast. Yeah, David Morrell is going to win within 5 rounds. I agree with that. Ryan, round 7 by TKO. Bold statement. I love the statement, dude. If he does and you're right, holy smokes, that's unreal. If I'll say this, if Ryan wins by decision, I think people will give him credit. They'll say, okay, good, you know, that's awesome, whatever. But if he wins by knockout or like stoppage, if Ryan wins that way, dude, his stock in boxing is going to be through the fucking roof. Unbelievable. Unbelievable if Ryan wins by stoppage or knockout. Unbelievable. So I'm doing fight commentary. I can't show the fight. I will get banned. But Sean, just for you, check your whispers. I got you. There's a link for you. Enjoy. So, yeah, if Ryan Garcia wins this fight by decision, you know. Oh, Knucklehead, you need one as well? Here you go. There you go, bud. If Ryan wins by decision, I think he gets credit, but people will doubt him still. I think if Ryan wins by knockout, he just absolutely goes through the roof. You think both touch the canvas? That could happen. That could happen. The biggest X factor with this is Ryan in general, because, okay, I've broken this down a few times. I'm going to say it again. So I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. We have a lot of new people here. I'm just to say it again. The biggest question for this fight is a couple things. One, who makes mistakes? Mistakes are going to be very deadly in this fight. Number 2, who can make adjustments? If you can adjust to the situation and how the other person's fighting, that's going to lend to a huge difference in this fight. We've seen Tank have to do that multiple times. Ryan, not so much, but he could. Let's find out. Number 3 is geography. Who's going to get the inside? If Tank can get the inside and start working on the inside, it's a problem for Ryan, especially if Tank's jab starts working for him. Huge problem for Ryan. If Ryan can control the outside and the distance, huge problem for Tank. Just wondering, check your whispers. Got you. Those are the 3 factors for this fight. It's all about who makes mistakes. It's all about who adapts better and who controls geography. That will control this entire fight. No question. Ryan is way, way taller. He is, but also you have to remember that Ryan is the same size and reach as Pedraza. Pedraza got his ass beat by Tank Davis. So size does not matter so much when you're dealing with a guy that has the one punch power of Tank Davis. So Tank Davis has already beat guys literally the exact same size as Ryan Garcia. That said, Ryan Garcia is a very young guy who has a lot of future ahead of him. I don't love that he is not with Eddie Reynoso. If Ryan Garcia was still with Eddie Reynoso and in that Canelo camp, I bet you the odds for this fight would be very different. Very different. Because I honestly believe that Ryan was a student of Canelo and Eddie when he was in that scenario. So, dude, yeah. David Morales already beaten the shit out of this guy. Literally right down below, I say when the fight's gonna start, roughly. And I can't show it because I will get banned.
They enforce based on how likely it is to blow up. It's why boxing stuff is extremely DMCA. It is the most insanely enforced DMCA out there. It's like boxing or UFC. It's instant takedown because they will take action in real time. Look at them.
So, David Morales about to stop this in the first fucking round. David Morales just beating the shit out of this guy right now. And David Morales about to get the win. This is bad, dude. It's all over. It's all over. David Morales Jr. with the fucking KO. Holy shit. This kid's gonna be a superstar. This kid's gonna be a fucking superstar, man. Kid's gonna be a fucking superstar. Holy smokes. Dude, he absolutely smoked him. This kid's fucking special, man. I don't throw that word around very much. I try not to. I try not to call like young fighters special, but this kid's fucking special. And I get this was probably a layup fight, everything like that. It's not the top level fight in the world, but that said, this kid just absolutely smokes him. He looks phenomenal in terms of shape. He's got power. Oh man, he's a problem. He's a fucking problem. And I would love to see him against Plant. Plant would be the next move, man. Tall kid, you're right. Like, representing Minneapolis. Yeah, the Twin Cities, baby. Twin Cities in the house. So David is legit going to be a problem for a lot of these guys. I think the next move for him is Caleb Plant. Let's see how he looks against a very slick fighter who's incredibly skilled and top level guy. You have to respect, literally right below me. This kid just smoked him. Just smoked him. Wow. This kid could be special. Wow. Let's see the slow-mo. Oh, that uppercut. Beautiful. Oh, my God. Holy smokes. We have not seen Ryan versus fucking Tank yet. We're watching co-main right now. Ooh, dude, Morel versus fucking Boo Boo? Hell yeah. Oh, man, Morel has... That right hand is phenomenal. Wow. Yeah, that's a huge knockout. My God. The hook was deadly. Wow. Yep, 30 minutes roughly. I'm guessing right now. They just had a first round knockout for their co-main. They got to fill time. I'll probably say, probably accurately would be like 20 minutes. And because you guys are looking for it, you know, I know what you're here for. I know what you're here for. I know what you guys want. You guys want links, right? That's what you want? You want a link? I do have a link. Of course I have a link. Kidding me? This is the deal. I'm going to say it again because we're getting at this point where people are going to start, you know, coming in and asking for links. This is the deal. I'm going to give you a link, okay? I'm going to put it in chat, and here's the deal. Once I give it to you, I am not at all your IT service or going to help you at all, okay? If you can't figure it out, then guess what? That's on you. I'm not helping you. Don't come back to my chat and ask me for help. I'm giving you a link. It's super simple. Don't tell me it doesn't work because this link is literally what everyone else is watching. Okay? Cool. No sign up. There's no VPN. You don't have to do any of that bullshit. Yes, this works just plain and simple. That's all it is. I know what you guys want, man. Oh, dude, Crawford versus Spence is like herpes. It keeps coming back and you never can get rid of it. It's never going to happen, but I want Crawford versus Spence to happen. I want that. Yeah, I'm not going to be your fucking technical support. And dude, I can't tell you how much I've had that happen. So, I want Crawford versus Spence to happen. Is it going to happen? Probably not. Solaris is a little bit slower sometimes. I generally I have like 4 or 5 sites I use to try to figure out which one works best, to make sure that we always have a consistent stream and I can always watch stuff and give you guys the best. So I change based on what's going on. Spence scared? I don't know. I mean, there's so much bullshit going on with Spence versus Crawford. Crawford also is not with a traditional promoter, so that doesn't help. It's very, very tough with Crawford versus Spence. The biggest reason is that they both think they're A-side. Neither guy wants to be B-side, and that's the hardest part. You're never going to make things work that way. Here we go. David Morale, dude. Kid is special. Kid's special. He's looking awesome. Isn't that what rankings are for? They are, but rankings are bullshit. To be honest with you. Both, like, you know, Yep, the fight should be roughly around 10. They're going to have to fill some time. They just had a first round knockout in their co-main glory, just to kind of fill you in. I imagine they're going to try to fill some time. Rankings in terms of if you're doing belt rankings, if you're doing like Ring Magazine rankings, if you're doing ESPN rankings, if you're doing whatever kind of rankings, they're always bullshit. So for main event, who's left hooked? Who's left hook or jab will win the fight? Great question. There is a way to watch it free, Toby. And just because all I ask is this. Yet again, I'm going to say it one more time. I'm not here for tech support. I'm going to give you a link. If it works for you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Everyone else is using this link. I know it works. That's my deal. Okay? Don't come back asking for tech support. There you go. So, I think that Ryan's left hook is way more deadly than Tank's jab. That said, Tank can work off his jab better than Ryan can use his left hook. That makes sense. Because Tank needs that distance. If Tank can find that distance and have a very comfortable fight, main card's going to start in about 20 minutes. Main card started, main fight has not started. So, co-main just ended. Dude, this link works both on phone and website, like should work universally. I've used this link for everything. Your phone, tablet, PC, it works for everything. If that doesn't work for you, let me know. I'll give you another one. I can't show the start of the fight. Can't show fights. I will get banned yet again. Yeah, that's because you don't have the kind of blocking for that kind of stuff on your phone. Here's another link. Use that link. If that doesn't work for you, I don't know what to tell you. Literally, use Brave as your browser. Don't use some kind of basic browser. Oftentimes, you need some kind of ad blocker. Dude, I literally just posted a link. I literally just posted a link above your comment. Do I need to post it again? Here you go. There you go. I'll do it again. I'll give you a second link. I'll give you double links. If these don't work for you, I can't help you. Oh yeah, dude, I'm always risking getting banned. I've been doing this for 3+ years as the top boxing stream on Twitch, and I've never had issues with supplying links. That's what I'll say. So I give links because I've never seen any negative adverse effects from it. That said, it absolutely slows down the stream so much, man. No, I am not going to show you the fight. I'm going to show you this instead.
They enforce based on how likely it is to blow up. It's why boxing stuff is extremely DMCA. It is the most insanely enforced DMCA out there. It's like boxing or UFC. It's instant takedown because they will take action in real time. Look at them.
So there you go. Spider Rico, dude, tinfoiled bucket. That's a great reference. Aim, go check your Discord real quick, man. Who do I got tonight, Glove? I have probably Tank Davis winning by stoppage in the 9th round. Aim, I got a present for you. Yeah, I got you, man. I remember you, dude. That's the thing. You know, when people have been around for a while, you know, I can see your history and everything like that in my chat. It's not hard. It's not hard to see people's history and see how long they've been a part of the channel and all that stuff. So you've literally been here since January. So I got you. But keep that on the low, if you know what I'm saying. Yep, I got you. There you go. Ah, man. I love that Mike Tyson is here for this and looked like a kid in a candy store. Dude, me too. Indigo? Absolutely, man. Do I still get excited for Canelo fights? Fuck yes. Absolutely. Here's the thing. G-Fig, I want to just lay this out. My week, generally speaking, consists of doing mundane tasks all the time. Whether it be for my wife, for my kids, or just for fucking life. That's what I have to do. I have to do all these kind of tasks. I do all these kind of chores all the time. And when I get to enjoy a good quality boxing match or fight on Saturday night, it makes my week. And getting to do that with all of you guys and getting to hang out and have a good time, it's what makes my week every single week. It really is. It really is super, super fun. So, who do you think will win? I think Tank Davis will win in the 9th round by a stoppage. I can't show the fight. I will get banned, but I will give you a link. I've been doing this long enough to know I can't show fights, but I can give you links. And I'm sorry if I'm not reading off all these people that are following, because we have 200 people that are like coming in instantaneously, looking for links, trying to find ways to watch the fight. Right now, you're not missing the main event. So I'm just going to keep posting these links constantly so that I can help you guys. That's how it works. Hopefully you want to stick around. Hopefully you want to talk about boxing with us. Hopefully you want to talk about UFC with us. But if not, that's okay. You know, there's a lot of people that do drops for new games. And when they do that, their chat goes crazy and it's like absolutely insane. People trying to ask for how they can get a drop, how they can play the game, all that stuff. The next fight, I will probably, let's see when the next fight is. Actually, that's a really big one. Pretty much stream every major fight. So pretty much all the time. Every Saturday. Oh, well, we have Canelo versus Ryder, which is a huge fight. Pretty much if it's a Saturday night, I'm pretty much going to be streaming. So yeah. Roughly. So, and I try to do UFC. I'm not great at UFC, but you know. Ryan or Tank? I'm going to pick Tank Davis. Tank Davis. I put 300 on Loma. Dude, that's a bold prediction. As a Loma fanboy, fight's going to start soon. That's why I have the timer down below. As a Loma fanboy, I'll say this. I love Lomachenko. At his best, he can beat anyone in the lightweight division, and I mean anyone at the lightweight division. This day, though, the way he is currently, I just don't see it. Which makes me sad because I want Loma to be king again. I want him to do really well. No, I'm not showing the fight yet again. Come on.
They enforce based on how likely it is to blow up. It's why boxing stuff is extremely
Thank you so much for the compliments on the background.
Insanely enforced DMCA out there. It's like boxing or UFC. It's instant takedown because they will take action in real time. Look at them.
So, here you go. I'll give you guys a link. I know you guys want links. I know you guys want links. Oh, really? Well, we can just ban you, and that'll give links to everyone else. Calling my background ugly as fuck. Get fucked. So, oh yeah, we always do UFC as well. Fight nights, not as much. Normally we do big UFC events, not every single fight night. I can't stream as much as I used to. I have kids, I have, you know, everything else. But yes, big boxing matches we always stream. Big UFC fights we always stream. So I can provide a URL. I know you guys are looking for it. I know that's why you're here. So I'll just, you know, put that out there. There you go. Have fun. Enjoy. Don't come back asking for tech support. I got you. That's what I got, man. It does work. I'm literally using it right this second. Oh, I'm glad. Thanks, man. The background's, you know, new. I can give you a different one. Do you need a different one? Do you need a different link? Because that doesn't work. I'll give you a different one, but I'm going to say this. If I give you a different one, can't help you past that. Because we literally have a Discord with every link imaginable. So there's that too. There you go. And you can always go to the Discord if you want more links. Besides Loma, I mean, Loma's nice. But I mean, I love Devin Haney. I like Shakur Stevenson. How do you disable ad block? Use a better, it depends on what you're using for a browser. I highly recommend Brave. I love Usyk. Usyk's a phenomenal boxer. I like Beterbiev. If you're using Safari, you might not have adequate kind of ad blocking for some of these sites. I really like Inaway. Inaway's fantastic. Google Chrome's okay. Like I said, I like Brave better. Fight's not over. It's literally hasn't started. That's why I have it right below. In terms of timing, Opera GX is also very good. Yeah, Inaway's coming up. I love Inaway. I'm a big Chocolatito fan. Dude, Inaway versus Fulton's going to be incredible. Dude, I'm trying to help, you know. I want boxing fans to be able to watch boxing as much as possible. Look, this is the deal. It's really tough to watch boxing and afford for all these pay-per-views. If you want to be a fan of boxing, it's unrealistic to have people pay $80 for every single fight or pay ridiculous amounts for every single fight. It's not realistic. You can't do it, right? Because you can't be a normal person paying your bills and also try to pay for everything. So here you go. We help you out with that. I think Tank Davis is going to win late round, round 9 roughly. At $80 for this. Now granted, the fight card was not bad, but $80 is not appropriate for this. It's not, Cam. You know, like I think you know as well as I do. It's not appropriate for $80. So that's why, you know, I try to help people out. This is the big thing. I want more people to watch boxing and enjoy boxing. If you want to support a boxer, the best way you can do that is you can buy their merch. Support their social media, buy their merch. That's the best way you can support a boxer. Paying $80 for a pay-per-view fight is fucking ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. For most of these things, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. If you want to support a boxer, go on their social media, support them on there, buy their merch. That's the best way to do it. If you want a link, just ask. I got you. We're going to keep doing this because they're going to keep putting a ton of fluff in right now. Fights literally right below. Probably about, at this point, maybe 10 minutes. We might be at 10 minutes now. They've done a bunch of promo. What browser do you use? Mobile. I use Brave. I use Brave for everything. I can't show the fight. I will literally get banned. Instantly get banned. So I give links. I help you out. That's the best I can do. If you want links, there you go. To help you out. So, Brave is usually very good. They have very good ad blocking. Ryan, I gotta be honest, man, he's looking very big. Very big. Man, I'm trying to help. Trying to do the most I can to help as many boxing fans as possible. Because here's the deal. This sport is super fun. We all love it. We all want to enjoy it. But these kind of crazy pay-per-view prices are just too brutal for most people. So, it's not fair to charge someone $80 for these fights. They're not worth $80. Plain and simple. So, try and do what I can to help you guys out. It does work. I literally am using it right now. So, if that doesn't work for you, I'll give you a second one. A second one that works. So, if I'm giving you dual, then you know it works. Dude, DAZN has gone crazy. Gave you a second one. And by the way, this works on mobile. It works on everything. Dude, I've been talking about this for a while, yeah. So, who does everyone have for this fight? Can't play the fight. I will get fucking banned yet again. Been giving links nonstop. There you go. I'll give you another one because you guys need a secondary one. There you go. Yeah, dude, you can't put links in my chat. I'm sorry. We don't allow that. Because I don't know what you're trying to do. No, I'm not going to stream the fight. I will get banned. I'll give you links. That's what I can do. Eighth round KO Tank. That's a very good prediction. Very solid. Very solid. Dude, I literally have fight commentary in the title. That's the indicator. It literally says fight commentary in the title. That's the indication. I'm not going to show the fight because I'll get banned. So Ryan going the distance. That's a good guess. I could see that. Pac-Man in the house. Dude, I can't believe he's running for president. That's wild. You got a virus? Well, then I'm sorry for you then. Scam URLs. No, they're not. I'm literally using them right now. We will find out. It's interesting to have Manny here. I did not expect Manny Pacquiao to be here for this. I think that I really hope that Manny doesn't do any more fighting. First time watching a fight on a stream was Marquez versus Pac-Man 4. Stream lagged right as the dude got slapped. Biggest fight of the year, it possibly is Fury Usyk. Doesn't happen, so all the stars are out. Dude, I really hope it does happen, but you're right. It could not happen. No, I'm not going to be showing the fucking fight. If you read
based
stuff.
on how likely it is to blow up. It's why boxing stuff is extremely DMCA. It is the most insanely enforced DMCA out there. It's like boxing or UFC. It's instant takedown because they will take action in real time. Look at them.
Crew, if you went through every single option, then I'm sorry to tell you, man. I don't know what browser you're using. I don't know what kind of phone you're using. I don't know what technical support you're using. I'm going to tell you right now, that's on you. That's not on me. We literally use all these links all the time, every single weekend. And it works for everyone. So, there you go. We might go to emote only during this fight because this is getting ridiculous, man. Francis Ngannou leaving UFC hoping to land a bigger fight. Great question, by the way. I think Francis Ngannou made a huge mistake by leaving the UFC. Granted, him and Dana did not have a great relationship. I think Francis Ngannou is absolutely amazing as a fighter. And I think he's a must-see TV kind of fighter, which is super rare. Very rare you have someone that's must-see TV. So, for me, personally, I think that Dana should have worked harder to try to get him. Not sure why it's not working. Here's the biggest tips. I'll give you a second. I'll give you a second link. Here's the biggest tip. Have a good browser that has good ad blocker. That's the best tip I can give you. Use Brave. Use something that actually has a good ad blocker. Don't use, Safari or some kind of bullshit. Use something that's actually good. There you go. DuckDuckGo is very good. It does work. I use these links all the time. I don't know what kind of phone you have. I use a Samsung phone and it works. I do have a Discord actually. The fight hasn't happened yet. Discord has tons of links for you guys. So, try Firefox, another good one. We might have to go to emote only for the fight because this is getting just absolutely ridiculous. But, guys, if you're new and you like talking about fighting, whether it be boxing or UFC, welcome to the channel. We do this every major fight, every single time. For boxing or UFC, we always hang out, have a good conversation about it all. And that's how it is. If you're here just for a link, like I said, I will give you a link in chat. There you go. That's the best I can do. I've seen DAZN, Ricky, to your point. I've seen, or Richie, I've seen that DAZN has been not working great for other people. What do? You can use one of these links if you want to, or you can try to see if you can get through with DAZN. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what device you're using, and I don't know exactly what's going on with DAZN. I've seen multiple people say that it's a problem, but I can't tell you exactly what's happening. So, I will be right back right before the main event.
Enforce based
All
on
right.
how likely it is to blow up. It's why boxing stuff is extremely DMCA. It is the most insanely enforced DMCA out there. It's like boxing or UFC. It's instant takedown because they will take action in real time. Look at them to
Okay. They are stalling big time for this fight. How's it going, guys? Here we go. All right. Everyone wants a link. Everyone wants, oh, give me a link. Give me a link. Give me a link. Right? That's what's going on. Here you go. Jesus Christ. No, it will not be on Discord because my last Discord got nuked. Literally got deleted. So I used to do that, and then it got crowded, and then people came into my chat and were like, hey, I can't watch the fight. So now I just give links. Who do I have tonight? I have Tank Davis winning in the 9th round. I think it's going to be a really tough fight overall. I think both guys are going to have to try different things. They're going to have to adapt. So, we'll see. So, there is plenty of audio. I can guarantee you I can't show the fight. I'll get banned. How many times are we going to do this? 9th is crazy. Low key, how you doing tonight, man? Great. Great talking to fight fans, man. Trying to help out people watch the fight. It's nuts. You know how it is. Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia is a phenomenal fight. So, I'm trying to help people out. There's the link. Bravest. There you go. If I have to pick one person, it's Tank Davis. Tank Davis is a little bit more versatile. He has the one-punch power. I think he's better at adapting. Nah, I can't do audio. I can't do anything for the fight. Literally nothing. I will get banned instantly. And it's not worth it. It's just about to do ring walks. Literally just about to do ring walks. That's why I have 5 minutes below. If you're new to the channel, we do this for every major boxing event, every major UFC event. We hang out, talk boxing, talk to UFC. We're having fun trying to talk about all this stuff. It's basically a virtual fight fan kind of party. Back in the day, we were able to do kind of fight parties. Nowadays, not as much. So we're trying to do that digitally and hang out together. So hopefully you're having fun. Hopefully you're watching the stream, enjoying it, interacting with other people in the stream. When is the match? It's literally right below. 5 minutes. Buff stream. Here you go. There's the actual link. It has not started. I can't show it yet again. Come on, guys. Ryan Garcia doing the ring walk right now. Let's see how he looks, boys. Dude, I can't show the fucking fight. Holy shit. It's not that hard. I literally give you guys links. Come on, man. Sorry. Dude, this song is super weak for Ryan. Weird walkout music. Very weird walkout music. This song is fire. Moon, you might be right. Moon, you might be right. Dude, I'm glad it's working for you. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the fight. Trying to help you guys out. I know it's tough. Lupe Fiasco, last fight should... Can I get some insight how to work it? Depends on what your browsers are. I highly recommend DuckDuckGo. I highly recommend Brave. Even Firefox is a little bit better. It will stop a lot of the pop-up ads. I know a lot of you guys are on mobile. Brave has a great browser. If you can't hear it, oftentimes you have to click for it to actually have audio, and it's really tough because it'll do a pop-up ad and then you have to go back, all this kind of stuff. It's really tough. They spam you with pop-up. Anytime you click on the screen, it's going to be a pop-up ad. So just know that going into it. I'm sorry that that happens, but just know that it's gonna happen, and just it's not exactly how it works. So I'm trying to help you guys out because everyone's using different devices, using cell phones, using iPads, using laptops. I give you a link. That's the best I can do. I use this link on my phone. I use this link on my iPad. I use this link on my PC. It all works for me. But then again, I've been doing this for a long time. So here you go. Tank Davis doing his actual ring walk. Here we go. Dude, Bone Thugs would be amazing. G-Fig, great call out. On Android, use Firefox, install extensions. I agree with that. Dude, here we go with Tank Davis, baby. Here we go. Tank Davis, baby, coming out right now. By the way, like I always like to point out, thanks for being here, guys. If you're having fun watching the stream, talking about boxing, talking about fighting, it's great to have you here. We try to do this for every major event for boxing as well as UFC. And it's great to have you guys here hanging out. So, just love having good fight fans, man. Oh, Beans, it's great to have you here, man. Welcome to the community. Dude, the audio should be with the links. You should be able to hear everything. If you can't, I'll give you other links. Can't stream the fight, I'll get banned. What's my favorite sport? Following NHL playoffs at all? I haven't been watching NHL playoffs at all, to be honest with you. I love NFL. NFL is probably my top number one. But boxing, no, I take that back. Boxing's number one. I spend the most time with boxing. I always spend the most time out with boxing all the time. And then after that's probably UFC. After that's probably NHL. No, NFL is probably after that. Then NHL, to be honest with you. Can I do a shout out for Blacks the Taper? Absolutely, brother. How are you doing, man? Blacks the Taper. Big shout out for him. Go follow him. Go give him some love. Clearly a huge fight fan. I can't give you more. Oh, okay. You want a different link? I can see that. I can see that. I got you. You want a different link, huh? Go check your whispers. There you go. Different link. Give you another link in chat. Boom. All right. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Once the fight starts, once the fight starts, I can't help you guys with every single thing. So, I'm trying to help as much as possible. But once the fight starts and we're having fun, I'm going to probably just do what I can. Here we go, boys. We got 2 fights going on right now. Major fight. Ryan Garcia. Nope. You will not be able to see the fight with me. There's a link. There's a link. No, you do not have to download a VPN. They will ask that. You don't have to. Can't seem to get it working. Let me give you a second link. Here's a second link. Try this, Kev. There you go. If those don't work, go to our Discord. That will help you. Yeah, there's a ton of ads, dude. Yeah, I'm not Geek Squad. I try to help people, though. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, man. Go to the Discord. We have a bunch of links there. I'm trying the best I can, man. I do this for hours on end, and it's because I think fight fans need to be able to watch this kind of stuff. It grows the sport. It makes it better. Oh, man. Brad, thank you so much, man. I can't stream the fight. I'll get banned. That's why I have links. Dude, Ryan Garcia looks huge. Ryan Garcia looks very good right now. Let's see how he does in terms of performance. I think Tank Davis could absolutely knock him out, but it's a very, very good fight. Ryan Garcia, I think, is going to give him some trouble at the beginning. I think Tank will make adjustments, and Tank will win in the end. I have Tank winning in the 9th round. To be honest with you, I think Tank wins in the 9th round. I think Ryan is a good fighter. He could surprise us. He could surprise us. It should work on iPhone. It should work on iPhone. Just gave you links. Discord, yeah, if you don't have the app, you have to download it to get into the Discord. That has a bunch of links. Dude, Floyd being in the ring with fucking Tank Davis, bro. Come on. I've heard this several times now. DAZN sucks and they're treating you boys wrong. I'm sorry to hear that. I got you though. I got you. I got you. Yo, app, go check your whispers. Need help? I got you. There you go. Here we go, boys. It does for me. I'm watching it right now, so I know it works. If you need a different link, I'll give you a different link. After this, I can't help you. Right now, here we go. First round. First minute. Ryan trying to be the aggressor. Tank fighting off the back foot. Both guys are a little bit gun shy. Little bit gun shy. They're definitely feeling it out right now. Tank Davis is feeling it out. No. Dude, don't pay for any VPN, any of that bullshit. It's just pop-up ads. I'm telling you. It's free. It's all free. All right. This sweet commentary. Now I've used these links on phones and iPads. Okay, here we go. Tank Davis right now fighting off the back foot. Ryan Garcia on the front foot. What's interesting about this is anytime you have someone that's a right-hander versus, southpaw versus someone that's right-hand orthodox, they're going to step on each other's feet. No one's actually playing the game right now where they're trying to get their foot on the outside. Ryan right now is playing a very cautious game. His guard is much higher than he's normally fought with. There's no problem in the links. I've used them time and time again. Tank is also having a very high guard. Round 1 was terrible. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Round 1 was terrible by both guys. No downloads. Don't download shit. You should not download anything. Don't download anything. Round 2, here we go. Garcia is on the absolute offense, front foot, but looking at the foot discipline, I'm seeing better from Tank. Ryan with a little bit of flurry right there from Ryan. Garcia's trying to heat it up a little bit. He's got to be super careful, though. He's got to be super careful. Ryan's going after Tank Davis right now. Ryan is acting like Tank Davis is a B-level fighter. Holy shit. Ryan is aggressive. Tank doesn't like this man. Ryan's trying to make a statement here, man, and it's crazy. It's crazy that he's going so aggressive against Tank. Balls, man. The balls of fucking Ryan Garcia are huge. Tank taking some punches. Ryan Garcia hands are super fast. Oh! Ryan just got dropped! Ryan just got dropped! Huge moment right there. Ryan just got fucking dropped by Tank Davis in the second round. Oh boy! Oh boy! That quick left just hit Tank Davis, hit Ryan Garcia from Tank Davis and dropped him. Huge moment right here for Ryan Garcia, not reacting well. Tank Davis coming in a little bit, being aggressive now. Oh boy. Changes everything. Changes everything. This is now an 8-10 round. Oh shit. Let's watch it. They're showing the slow-mo right here. Tank Davis, huge left hook, drops Ryan. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful timing. The counter punching of Tank is serious, guys. Serious counter punching. Wow. Ryan Garcia just got hit so quick from Tank Davis. Tank Davis literally countered him perfectly. Ryan just got fucking dropped. Wow, dude. Yeah, reality check, absolutely, man. Ryan was winning that round. He did a great job with being aggressive. It's not over. It's fighting. They're fighting right now in the third round. Ryan Garcia just got dropped. You have to be careful with Tank Davis. I've said it so many times. Tank Davis has a better ring IQ than people give him credit for. Kid knows what's going on. Two minutes in the third round. Tank Davis right now being the aggressor a little bit, trying to be on that front foot. Tank Davis wants that left. He wants that left. He was down for very short period of time. It was a flash knockdown. It wasn't a serious knockdown. Tank trying to be aggressive. That front foot, man. He's got to be careful. Tank's got to be careful. If he gets aggressive, Ryan's going to use that left hook. My God, this is a good fight. The kind of fight that gives you butterflies because you just don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen with these boys. You can watch it here. There you go. Tank? I didn't realize Tank's 28. Holy shit. Ryan Garcia wants to smoke, man. And there's a fight in the crowd because I just saw a bunch of the fucking patrol go by to stop a fight in the crowd. Ayo, 28, he had a rough life, yeah. Tank, I think Tank's figured out the timing, man. So many fights in the ground. Yeah, they do, dude. Tons. There's fucking Mike Tyson, man. Love seeing Mike Tyson in the crowd. Mike's a legend, absolute legend. How you boys feeling right now? Who's winning? Who's winning? Tank? I think Tank is winning right now. Great fight though. Like set up an uppercut? Absolutely. I think Tank is winning right now. Garcia's gotta change, man. He's gotta adapt. This is what we talked about. I said this. Who can adapt? Who can change? Who's gonna make mistakes? In geography. Always a key factor. It's a cliche factor. But in this one in particular, man, who's gonna make mistakes? Who's gonna make mistakes? Yeah, dude, I agree. I agree. AJ Campbell, I agree, man. That very scary left hook from Ryan Garcia has been non-existent in this fight so far. It can pop up. Let's see. But right now, it's absolutely not playing a factor. Tank Davis is doing a good job jabbing. Even if he doesn't land, I'd rather see Tank Davis use that measuring stick, use that jab to figure out exactly where he wants to be, and try to continuously move on to the inside, whether it be middle range or inside range. Good little body shot from Tank. This is what I want to see. Yet again, body shot. No, man, I can't let you hear it. I can't let you see it. I will fucking get banned. Jesus Christ. Here you go. How do I watch it? I want to watch it. Show me. Show me. I want to watch it. There you go. Fourth round. Yeah, this is a good fight so far. Right now, Tank Davis doing a great job going to body, trying to go to the head a little bit, but that jab from Tank Davis is fantastic, man. Davis is feeling very comfortable going to the body. Then he goes upstairs with the jab. 1 minute left. 1 minute left in the fourth round. Good little body shot right there. Yet again, left hand to the body. Tank Davis continues to have success with that left hand to the body. Ryan Garcia just looking a little bit slower, a little bit puzzled by what Tank's doing. Tank just wants to touch. He's not trying to knock him out per se. He's just trying to touch and score points. Tank doing a really, really, really good job in this round right now. Round 4. Ties him up. All over. Ring. Now I'm on actually. Now we're on 5. Round 5. Tank Davis trying to hunt down Ryan Garcia. Garcia on the front foot. Very bold strategy from Ryan Garcia. Tank hasn't done a ton of fighting off the back foot, but he's doing very well. His counter is showing very well. Right now, it's a little bit stale. It's a minute 30 left in the round. Ryan trying to jab a little bit, but nothing from it. He's not trying to build on combinations. Tank's like never been dropped. Ryan Garcia taking some shots. Round 5. Very, very tempered round right now. It's a very... I want to see a little bit more action, a little bit more aggression. How am I feeling with this round? I want to see more from Tank. I mean, I have Tank winning by 9th round stoppage / knockout, but still, I want to see more from Tank. I want to see a little bit more pressure, a little more front foot from Tank Davis. Good round. Overall, not bad. Tank Davis. Tank Davis looking very good right now. Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is looking a little bit average right now. A little bit average. Tank Davis coming in. Let's see if he can get more aggressive. Oh, good right hand from Ryan. Tank taking some shots. Oh boy. Garcia, that jab's fantastic, man. Round 6. Right now, Garcia winning this round. Tank Davis coming back with a good left to the body. Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, this is a fantastic fight, man. Very different styles. Very different styles, but you see how this can be fun. Because they both have moments. Oh, Ryan tried to land a big right hand. Just missed. Just missed. Tank Davis. On the front foot, trying to be aggressor a little bit. Oh, Tank lands a good left hand. Ryan eats it, though. Ryan eats it. Good job by Tank, though. Following up, putting smart pressure on Ryan. Oh, good body shot from Ryan Garcia. No. What the fuck? Tank Davis right now. I think Ryan Garcia might get this round. Ryan Garcia, I think, got that round. How do you boys have it? That was a good round. Tough round. I think Ryan Garcia edged it. Yep. Yep. Very serious. Very serious. Good overall quality from both fighters. I think that Ryan Garcia won that though. They're showing the Charlo brothers. Actually, one of them was literally gambling with Ryan Garcia last night. ESPN has Garcia 57-56 right now. Interesting. Tank Davis is so deadly. Ryan Garcia trying to go in right now. Good right hand from Ryan. Trying to put some serious pressure on Tank Davis. Tank Davis throwing a few punches out there just to get some range, trying to get some idea of what Ryan wants to do. Tank Davis, though, not afraid to mix it up with Ryan. Both guys are on the front foot. They're both trying to push each other back. 2 minutes in, 1 minute into the final fucking 7th round. Oh, good left hand. Oh, good shot from Ryan Garcia. Both guys tagging each other right here. Oh, Tank Davis might have hurt Ryan Garcia. Garcia goes down on a knee. Garcia's down on a knee. Ryan Garcia down on a knee. It's all over. It's all over. Tank Davis just stopped Ryan Garcia. Tank Davis just beat Ryan Garcia. Holy smokes. What happened? What happened? Tank Davis just did something serious. He must have broken Ryan's nose. He must have broken Ryan's nose. Ryan went down on a knee. I've never seen a fighter quit like that. Ryan Garcia must have got hurt serious from a Tank Davis punch. What happened? Tank Davis just stopped Ryan Garcia. Fucking massive win for fucking Tank Davis. Massive win for Tank Davis. What happened? I gotta watch the replay. Holy shit. Tank Davis just became a fucking superstar. What just happened, man? I'm saying kidney shot, stomach shot. I gotta see it. I gotta see the replay. What happened? I know you guys are saying body shot. I gotta see it. I haven't seen it yet. Holy shit. What did I say? Tank Davis needs a body shot. Oh, let's see. Ryan Garcia goes down. I gotta see it again. I gotta see it again. That didn't look crazy. For a liver shot? Oh man, I didn't see a power shot. Let's see. Oh, liver shot. What did I say? What did I say, man? I said that Tank needs to work the body. I said Tank needs to work the body. Damn. I don't understand how that works, because I've never seen that kind of level of like grazing someone, and that's how it happens. Crazy. Crazy. Guys, so here's the deal. Ryan Garcia just got stopped by Tank Davis in the 7th round. Huge win. Thank you guys for being here. We're here every single Saturday when it comes to either UFC or boxing. We are gonna raid someone. We're gonna make their day. Go show them some huge love. This person is playing my favorite game, and I want to show this person so much love because they love a game I love. Thank you guys for being here. Let's do this all the time. Hopefully you guys come back and enjoy the stream on either boxing or UFC. Let's raid someone, have some fun.